Hello my dear students, hope you are doing good. In the last video, I have told you what can be the possible causes for your distraction and what you need to do to reduce them. Right? I hope you liked that video. If you have not, please check it out in the channel. It is the recent one. In that, one of my subscribers asked me a question how to deal with a particular subject and it made me recollect my experiences. It generally happens that when we try to do, it can be theory or practical, we try to approach a particular question or a particular subject, we try to practice it, we follow the steps given by our faculties, right? And then it still doesn't go in. You explain to your friend so you understand, or you ask your friend to explain to you, you will understand. You will see and do, you will get. But again, when you close the book, you can't remember where and how to start. Do you agree with me? Do you face these kind of things? I face this kind of thing, especially for the accounts and costing people in the intermediate and advanced management accounting, which is the SEMP of the final. So the starting point used to be a kind of barricade for me because I don't know where to start or how to catch the point. Here, I want you people to understand that trying to listen to the faculty, doing a sum once, understanding it, and again closing it, doing it is the right way, but there is one element missing, that is practice. You just do one sum and jump to question paper and you go and take question paper sum and try to solve. It's not going to work. This mostly happens if you have seen your you can take partnership accounts, or you can take even CVP analysis, marginal costing, and people, you will agree with me, standard costing. Few people will find that difficult. I used to find that difficult. So we follow the interview rankers or the other people tips saying that you must do question paper and you jump to that. So what I suggest is that first go step by step. Any particular chapter, the questions will be arranged in the level of intensity. Even if you see even ICA module, you can see the small sum, some big sum, and still larger sums. It can be partnership accounts. If you, for example, if you see the first calculation of goodwill, then they will say the drawing of current account of the partner. Then they go to the further level. Similar case, if you can take one more example of consolidation CA final. First they try to calculate the goodwill or capital reserve. Then they will go to the next step. So first you need to practice step by step. When you're practicing, I'm not saying this for the people who are doing their second or third revision. I'm saying to those people who are just started studying or who are in the first revision and who are facing this difficulty. When you're practicing even a single minute sum, explain it to yourself. You can have a friend, that's okay, but you can explain it to yourself. See and do it. See and do it at least once or twice, and then close it off and try one more sum. And there need not be that each sum must be same. The first sum in the textbook and the second sum may be similar but will not be same. When you do one or two sums, don't jump immediately to the question paper, because question paper sum will be a culmination of many aspects. In marginal costing, he will not just ask a break-even point. For break-even point calculation, you must have many more things calculation to do, right? So it doesn't come in one day. You need to practice one by one, sum by sum, and when you come by the second time revision, you must be able to solve the sum in half of the time you took for the first time. Then going down somewhere third or fourth time, you will get a click, your mind will click what you need to start. So don't rush in the hurry of going to the question paper or to any other big sum when you do a small sum first. So first go sequentially. Do once every question for the first time you're practicing. Do see it and practice unless until you get the concept so well that you can do, and there will be some steps like calculating the contribution, okay, that or split of the point. Those steps are something which you can do even in your sleep. So that kind of thing you can easily do without seeing. But from the second step you can go through. People may say, am I trying to mug up? No, there is a hardcore difference between understanding and mugging up. Mugging up is something which Indians use this term a lot. But again, if you see in the overview, even practice is also termed as mug up then. Because we repeat it number of times. But mugging up is something where you don't understand anything. You keep on doing. It maybe happens mostly in our childhood days, where a particular same figures, same names, everything you just keep blind and come there. You won't try to understand why, when, how this happened. But here you try to understand why this is coming. You try to see why this account is posted like this, why we are doing such kind of calculation. You try to understand and then you try to implement it. Because in the higher level, all three or four methods together will come in one question. You will not follow a straight line there. It will be a puzzle. If you see even the direct tax question paper, when you see for the first time, you will see as if you don't know nothing there. He will be including total income sum. He will even ask you in that again there will be TDS questions. There will be again PGBP calculations. So it is the combination of questions there. So you cannot do 1-2 sums and jump to that thing. So first time revision or the first time practice, until unless for the short things where only just a normal formal application is required, I was in a place where I don't even know which formula to apply first and why should I apply that. Then keep on understanding the terminology used. For example, the marginal costing or standard costing, what is the term used? Actual cost for actual output. So what is actual output there? What is the actual cost? What is the definition given by the teacher in the class? So trying to understand each term, seeing and doing it, and once the intensity goes higher, and once you recognize that previous thing, that I did like that in that sum, why am I not doing it here? What is the difference in the question? Okay, this is the same thing repeating here. Can I apply the same format? Once you do those things, keep on repeating and seeing and practice. By the last question in the second revision, it will click what to start, what not to start, how to go. And there will be some questions where you need to just first draw accounts, keep everything ready and keep on posting again and again and just take the final picture to the balance sheet. Take example schedule 3, I think November 2013, if I am not wrong, November 2013, when I gave my group 1 of CA IPCC, he gave schedule 3. And imagine schedule 3, the big one, all parts of the balance sheet including schedules. So you must keep on drawing things and keep things coming forward and turn the page, right, come back. So it requires levels of practice and coordination. So first thing, go step by step. Start trying to see the intensity, know the difference of each sum, and then after you have the first revision, do the second revision where your time must be reduced by half. And finally, when you're done the second time revision, or probably even the third time, try to go for the question paper. But in the first revision, never go to that question paper. And if in case one chapter is not coming, in one chapter you are getting a question, don't take it as a fact that you won't get at all that particular subject. It happened with me. In standard costing, I never got some certain sums. I fixed myself that costing is difficult. Until one day when my teacher was very good, he gave a lot of tips how to do, still was unable to do it. Then until one day my friend sat with me and asked how much negative minded I was. Then I was able to see why I was not able to crack. I was able to do and I got 71 marks in my CA intermediate. So this is the way I started to look. So go step by step, see what you're doing and then come back. This will give you a greater grip on the subject and you'll be able to differentiate which concept applies when. Okay friends, I hope you were able to get the point I'm trying to communicate. If you want to have any personal mentorship thing, the link is down in the description box below. You can look at and try to give your valuable comments for this video and please share it with your friends. Till then, take care, keep on studying, all the best.